Trans woman is trending again. Let's see why. So the reason it's trending. IRFU. Ban on transgender women sets dangerous precedent, says opponents. Opponents? That's logical. The Irish Rugby Football Union, ERFU, is being urged to consider its decision to ban transgender women from female contact rugby competition due to fears that it will set a dangerous precedent in other sports. Equality groups and rugby clubs have described the move as regressive and disappointing. In a statement issued yesterday, the RFU said that the decision was based on medical evidence and follows World Rugby guidance. That means contact rugby for players in female category will be limited to those born female. 2 registered players who in Ireland will be affected by the rule change, and the RFU said it is working on those affected by including options to remain active in the game such as non-contact playing format, refereeing, coaching and volunteering. Oh! I see trans woman trending. So just to make sure the truth is always told, trans women or trans women who are biological males. Okay, that hit hard. Is he equally interested in the voice of females? Everyone heard the trans woman voice. We know what it is saying and why. They have been involved in the process from the outset, when decisions were made in secret. Yeah, it's important, yes, but so is female voice. Yeah, female are being pushed in a direction like, hey man, we don't care what you say. Trans people have rights. I'm trans. I do, however, recognize female biology. Fact is, biological women play sports that trans women, biological men, should not be part of, either in biological male categories or campaign for a trans category. But everybody says, no, we don't want a trans category, because it's like you're saying, hey, doggy, you're not allowed to play with the cats, but you're different, so go play there. Well, if they don't want it, well, women don't have a right? Women don't have a choice? Women didn't have a choice against a man, but a man that identifies as a woman can tell a woman what she has to think. It's kind of weird though. We continue to stand with the LGBTQ community. There is a place for everyone in rugby. Yet, Irish rugby has expressively excluded trans women. Trans men still allowed. So, wait, you caught me there. Yet Irish rugby has expressly excluded trans women, trans men still allowed. So oh my god, so a trans man, which is a woman officially by born, can play with men and he will get destroyed 100%. But a trans woman can play with women? Okay, so you've decided this isn't a place for everyone in rugby. A sad day for sport. I don't think it's a safe day in sport. Come on, people. Why don't you see that? It's not chess, it's rugby. Why do I have to include myself in your depression, in your dysphoria? If you're sad that you were born different, I can empathize with you like, ooh, bad luck. Because trust me, everybody experienced that. But some realize, you know what? I'm not going to focus on what I cannot change. I'm going to focus what I can do about myself. The problem is what you do for yourself isn't even enough, because you still need me to acknowledge what you're doing to your body. I'm sorry. I'm not going to stop being proud about myself, proud about our woman, what they can do. And those that can, I can sympathize. I sympathize with women that can't have a baby. That doesn't mean I don't consider them a woman. I sympathize with all my aunties that have like almost tomboy's body because they've been doing gangster job and everything. I still consider them a woman. I still consider them feminine. You want the feminine version of the gangster people that was too much prawn, and that is the idea that you want to advocate for. Hey, I didn't create the idea. You're just following idiots. I don't follow idiots. That also means I don't follow you because you're following those idiots. To the NWCI, trans women are more important than actual biological women. What? And by biological woman, I mean real woman. What the heck did I say? Trans women are women. Trans rights are human right. Oh, okay, so what is a woman then? Not a woman? That is not a woman right? That is not a human, right? Non-binary is trans. Trans woman and trans men are trans. These are the three completely separated identities. They are not the same. I'm not taking a T to be a man. I'm not taking a T because I want to be non-binary. If you don't understand, that's fine. Just don't negate trans people. I'm not negating anything. But I don't want you to play in a sport that it's quite clear you have a big advantage in muscle mass and you might crush a person. That's the only thing I care about. The Rugby Irish Football Union has announced that it is to ban trans women and girls over the age of 12 from playing female contact rugby because after the age of 12, women become quite different, I think way earlier, because I'm sure that when I was 10, I could beat most of the women in my class. But hey, we have to be neutral about the subject. We don't need to hurt your feeling. It's kind of weird. You educate them to be trans at such a young age and they reach this moment and then it's my fault because you put that in the system and now I need to adapt to that because my physical qualities are better than yours. Right? That doesn't make any sense. What the heck? What the heck? And then you want to play with a woman? Because I want to play with women, with my body. Come on, people. Only a minority of elite female rugby players support the trans women playing in elite female sport. Women 7 World Series, 16 to 86, 19%. Women 6 Nations, 6 of 65, 9%. And the other elite, 10 to 29, 34%. Women do not wanna play with trans men. What the heck are you guys talking about? And women's right was everything. And suddenly, a man that identifies as a woman can just push you away? You're giving the patriarchy the power they wish they had again, and they can do it to women. They can go in the same bathroom, and the woman need to wash their pores and don't feel offended. Because if they feel offended, that's transphobic. If only you'd learn to think trans women are born male. That's why they're trans. Being born the opposite sex is the very definition of being trans. Lying about it is dumb. They don't transition. They grow their hair long and keep benefits of their male puberty. That's interesting. Who did he respond to? Trans women are women. People in the responses say that our man is offensive. For trans women to play with cis women, she must have transition. No one seems to be concerned about the safety of trans women. If they're about to play with men, then it could be dangerous for them too. I'm wishing for the day that a young Mike Tyson decides to transition to be a woman and he wrecks all the women. When that happens, I wonder if trans right will change in general in the definition of all the trans women. I don't think so. Because they're like, you know what? We've been marginalized so long, it's time that women pay too. It would not surprise me. I would bet money on it. You want to bet on money on that? Let me know how much money you would bet on that situation. That if that happened, a Mike Tyson, 12 years old, I think he weighed a lot. He weighed 190 pounds. Do the freaking calculation. By that standard, by a trans person standard, if he takes whatever he has to take to transition for 2 years, you're gonna tell me that 190 pounds is gonna change and he can play rugby sport and smash those women? And that's okay? A lot of people say it's okay. It's so stupid. Trans woman or woman, discussion over.
Cap.
Now with the album out, are you paying attention to what people are saying about it?
Given that logic, let's do the thought experiment. If you put 100 trans women of childbearing age together with 100 men on an island, how many people do you estimate will inhabit the island in 100 years? I bet he's gonna be like, yeah, they'll find a way. That will multiply. Well, nah, man, you be instinct. Dumbo, you're a doctor? If you truly believe trans women were women, you would not have a testosterone requirement for them to compete in women's sports. Yeah, because it would be normal level for a woman. You know they are men, but you are still trying to find a way for them to compete against women. Thank you, sir. Sam Morgan, you kinda chill. How can stating facts be offensive? Trans women or men? sex is immutable. You can't transition sex. Not officially. You can feel different. Yeah. Trans women have male physiologies. They'll be as safe as other men playing in male categories. Yeah, but that's the point. They will be safe, not the woman. Do you not care at all for the safety and fairness for females? No, they don't care. They don't care about women. Only if the woman is facing a man. Oh, wait a second. But not a dressed woman. That joke was not planned at all, but the words just fit at the perfect moment, you know? Bazinga. Disappointing to see these doctors dismissing women's safety in favor of trans women's feelings. Horrifying to see such confidence ignorance from a professional. Which professional? Trans women are women. People in the responses, oh, we talked about this already. You're a physician. You know that medically this is absolutely nonsense. Trans women are biological male. If it might be dangerous for trans women to play with men, then it must be dangerous for trans women to play with women. You are just being consistent. Who the heck said that? Trans women are, oh, again, come, they're not giving this dude that, well, you're actually, yeah, you're a physician. Anyway, guys, we reached the end. Life is Gucci. I'm happy for the rugby players. If I had a lady in the rugby and I know, hey man, I don't have to play with that woman anymore. I'm like, hey, good for you, baby. I like your face, you know. I mean, I'm not joking. I don't want nobody to hurt somebody. And if you're gonna play a contact sport every day, and I'm like, hey man, I'm kissing you tonight. I don't want to kiss MMA face, you know. I mean, dude, you care about the person you love. So if I'm not allowed to do that, I'll be very concerned if you would not understand why I would be worried in that direction. As I said, I'm Mike Tyson, 12 years old, weighing how much? Weighing how much? Man, imagine he was 11. Imagine 180 at 11, and he plays with that. Oh my god, this woman that would be in front of her will be hit so hard. She will quit women's sport. I had the discussion with a guy in the Discord channel, right? It's all about LGBTQ rights and that. He says the only way I would believe that it's unfair for LGBTQ if there's more trans people in a women's team. And I'm yeah, because they all quit, you dumbo. Anyway, let me know what you think.